Hello everyone, welcome back to our cloud computing course. Imagine you want to watch a movie online. You have several options. You can buy the movie permanently, pay only for one movie, take a monthly Netflix subscription, watch a free version with a limited feature. Although you are watching the same movie, the payment mode is different. Cloud computing works in exactly the same way. Different organizations have different business requirements. Some companies want to pay monthly. Some prefer to pay only when they use resources. Some already own software license and want to continue using them. To satisfy all these requirements, cloud providers offer different licensing model. Today we will learn what is licensing model, why do we need different licensing model, types of licensing model, and the real world example. Let's begin. What is a licensing model? A licensing model defines how customer access, use, and pay for cloud software or services. It also specifies the legal term and condition for using the software. In a simple word term, a licensing model is a pricing strategy used by the cloud provider. It ensures customer pay fairly based on the business requirement while comply with the software licensing rules. Why are licensing models important? Imagine a startup with only 5 employees. Now imagine a multinational company with 50,000 employees. Should both companies pay the same amount? Obviously not. Similarly, some organization or cloud services continuously, while others use them only occasionally. Different organizations require different payment option. Therefore, cloud provides offer multiple licensing model. Types of licensing model. So we have 8 types of licensing model. The first licensing model is subscription based licensing model. This is one of the most popular licensing model. In this model, customers pay a fixed monthly or yearly subscription fee. The provider continuously offers software update, technical support, security patches, new features, and etc. without additional charges. How it works? You purchase a monthly or yearly subscription during the period. You can use the software without worrying about the individual usage. Real time example like Netflix. You pay 1 month subscription. Whether you watch one movie or 100 movie, the subscription price remains the same. Cloud software follow a similar model. Example Microsoft Office 365. Customers subscribe monthly or annually. They receive Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, and OneDrive, along with continuous update. Advantages are predictable monthly cost, automatic software update, it will be easy scalability, technical support is included. The second one is pay as you go licensing. Now let's discuss the most popular cloud pricing model. Customer pay only for the resource they actually consume. No upfront investment, no long-term commitment. So it works like suppose you create a virtual mission for only 2 hours. You pay only for those 2 hours. If you stop using the mission, billing will stop. So example like imagine traveling by taxi. You pay only for the distance travel. Similarly, cloud computing charges only for actual resource usage. Example Amazon EC2. AWS charges customer based on compute time, storage time, network usage. Billing may be calculated per second or per hour depending on the service. Advantages are it's very flexible, no upfront investment, cost effective for variable workloads. It's ideal for startups. The next one is bring your own license, BYOL. Some organizations already own software licenses. Instead of purchasing them again, they simply move those licenses to the cloud. This model is called bring your own license. It works like The organization purchases software independently. Later, it migrates the licensed software to cloud infrastructure. The cloud provider verifies license compliance. Example, Oracle Cloud Infrastructure. Organization can move the existing Oracle database license to OCI. This saves money because they do not need to purchase a new license. Advantages are lower software cost, protect previous investment, flexible deployment. The next one is a freemium licensing. The word freemium combines free plus premium. Customer receives basic features for free. If they require advanced feature, they upgrade to a paid version. Example, many mobile applications provide free accounts. Later, user purchase premium plans for additional features. Example, Dropbox. Free user receives limited storage. Paid user receives more storage, better sharing option, advanced collaboration tool. Advantages are easy to try before purchasing. No initial investment. Suitable for students and small business. Excuse me. Next one is per user licensing. In this model, organization pay based on the number of user. The more user, the higher the licensing cost. It works like each employee receives an individual account. Licensing fee increase as the workforce grows. Example, Zoom. Organization pay based on number of licensed user, meeting capacity, webinar feature. Advantages are simple pricing, easy budgeting, suitable for SaaS application. The next one is a resource-based licensing. Instead of charging user, some cloud provider charge according to the infrastructure being used. This is called resource-based licensing. It works, charges depend on CPU cores, RAM, storage, processing capacity. The larger the infrastructure, the higher the licensing cost. Example, VMware vSphere. Licensing depends on the number of CPU core assigned to the virtual machine. The next one is a enterprise licensing agreement. Large organizations often require thousands of software licenses. Purchasing them individually become complicated. Instead, they purchase one enterprise-wide agreement. This is called the enterprise licensing agreement. How it works? The organization sign one long